No one really knew who I was back then, and I was really worried that it was going to be like, who is this guy dancing in the rain with Zendaya? Like, who is this person?
I love Uncharted. I'm so
Thank you.
excited for this movie, but I love that you were playing Uncharted between Spider-Man Homecoming takes. How wild is that?
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I just remember shooting Spider-Man Homecoming. We were shooting the sequence where Spider-Man falls through what's that big tall pointy thing called? The Washington Monument. And we were waiting.
Sorry, that was so cute.
Sorry.
That was
We
so
were
cute.
waiting for the lighting to be set up because there was some sort of gag they were doing, and we were like, let's play Uncharted. And then we basically completed it in like a week because we were obsessed. And the video game is so cinematic and the story is so intriguing that it was obvious that it needed to be made into a film.
So what were you doing between takes of Uncharted? Like, what's the foreshadowing of what's going to happen in a few years?
Truth be told, we were actually playing this game called Fall Guys, which is like this really stupid game where you're like these kind of little people and you run around and fall off of stuff. So not nearly as exciting as playing Uncharted, but in all fairness, I had so much work to do on this film that I didn't have much waiting around in my trailer.
How are you at Fall Guys? Like that's like a controller throwing game for me. That game frustrates me so much.
Yeah, I mean, I am not very good if I keep losing at something. I do have a bit of a temper, so I was sort of banned from Fall Guys in the trailer because I never won. I was never good enough to win.
That's so funny. So Tom Holland's going to be starring in the Fall Guys movie in a few years.
Yeah, me and Chris Pratt.
What Nathan Drake quality do you feel like, if any, that you picked up from this movie? Of course, I feel like the bartending scene in the beginning, that was when it really snapped into focus for me that you were Nathan Drake.
Right.
Any skills you picked up?
I mean, I think the similarity between Nathan and I is I'm very adventurous. Like, I really like doing things that make me feel uncomfortable. Whether it's, scuba diving or surfing or things like that where I feel like I'm out of my comfort zone. So yeah, it would probably be that, my sense of adventure. All of my friends are always like trying to get me to calm down a little bit, especially Jack, my poor security guard. Like, I'm always doing stupid.
What was the most pressure to prepare for? Nathan Drake, Peter Parker, or lip sync battle?
Lip sync battle was pretty stressful, if I'm honest, because no one really knew who I was back then. And I was really worried that it was going to be like, who is this guy dancing in the rain with Zendaya? Like, who is this person? But I think preparing for Spider-Man, I was too young and naive to understand the pressure I was under, which I think was a really good thing. Filming Uncharted, I'm older now and I'm aware of, the public exposure that comes with making these kind of films. So the pressure felt a lot more heavy while making Uncharted.
That lip sync battle video, it's like a internet rule. If it comes up, you have to stop what you're doing. Miles. This is my dog, Miles.
Oh, look at the doggy.
He's actually named after Miles Morales in
really?
Spider-Man.
There you go. He is
And
so cute.
this was totally planned. What are you doing? So Nathan Drake loves his treasure. He has the prized possession of his ring from his brother. What is the most prized treasure from any job you've ever had?
I've got a few things, I think the most meaningful possession I have is I have the clapperboard from my last shot of my first film, The Impossible. And that film really sort of kick-started my career, and I've had friends from that film that I've kept forever. So I owe a lot to Juan Antonio Bayona and Belen and all of the producers and Naomi and Ewan. So I cherish that clapperboard.
Thank you so much, Tom. Sorry for this guy.
That's okay. No, it's a nice surprise. See you, Miles.
Bye. You got to meet Tom Holland.